And what I wanted to do today is talk with you about what is reasonable articulable suspicion in a traffic stop here in Georgia. This means that the officer must have specific and objective facts that causes him to suspect that a person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime or traffic offense. Now, let me tell you, the key is that the officer must have specific and objective facts to justify the stop. Let's talk about what reasonable articulable suspicion is in a traffic stop. I'm Criminal Defense Attorney George McCranie. I practice criminal defense in Georgia for almost 30 years, and I have offices in Valdosta, Tifton, and Douglas, Georgia. I've represented doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, factory workers, farmers, politicians, even professional athletes, and I've represented their families as well with great results. And what I wanted to do today is talk with you about what is reasonable articulable suspicion in a traffic stop here in Georgia. Now, when law enforcement pulls you over during a traffic stop, it's not just a routine check. The officer needs legal justification to stop you and ask you questions. Now, the officer's reason for stopping the driver must be based on reasonable, articulable suspicion. This means that the officer must have specific and objective facts that causes him to suspect that a person has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime or traffic offense. It can also be based on other factors. Let me give you some example of those. A driver running a red light or stop sign, a broken tail light or other equipment violation, a driver who matches the description of a suspect in a recent crime, a car that's driving too slowly or too fast for conditions. Now, when I say too slow, you need to know that officers are trained to look for cars that are traveling more than 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. Now, let me tell you, the key is that the officer must have specific and objective facts to justify the stop. It cannot be based on a hunch or speculation that you've done something wrong. Remember, if you're ever pulled over during a traffic stop, the officer must have reasonable articulable suspicion to justify the stop. If you believe that your rights have been violated, contact an attorney immediately. Now, if you, a friend or family member, have been charged with a crime in Georgia, contact my law firm, the George McCranie, and we'll help you get the answers that you need. Now, remember, our initial consultations are absolutely free, and all of our consultations are completely confidential. And now, I have a special bonus. I've contacted my publisher, and our publisher has 17 copies of my book, The Truth About Your Georgia Criminal Case. And I'll send a hard copy of this book to the first 17 people that contact us and request a copy. And I'll send it absolutely free. Now, my book will help answer the questions that you have about the Georgia criminal court system and help you avoid problems as you navigate through the criminal court system here in Georgia. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.